Next time you are high, pulse, 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 pulse. Take this nice and slow. Tiny squeeze and release through your glute. Continue to stamp your heel towards the ceiling. Allow your gaze to be down at your mat. Nice work, Aubrey. You've got it. Looking so strong. I know your right glute is on fire. You've got it. We continue to move on here soon. Last 3, 2, fire hydrants. Inhale, stay. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Squeeze the ball in between your calf and thigh. Allow this to allow for your top knee to reach towards the ceiling, but know that it doesn't have to go so far. Use your outer right hip to guide you to your height. Once you start to feel the pinch, that's perfect. Nice work. As if you had 2 opposing magnets in between your knees. Take this nice and slow as if they don't want to come together as you come down. Spread wide through your fingers. Nice work. Aubrey has a great option here to ditch the ball if it is no longer serving you. You've got it. Next time you are high, squeeze and release. Squeeze the ball and then release. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, release. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, release. Change the shape of your ball. Press your knee, outer knee up towards the ceiling. Feel the pinch through your glute. I know your right butt is on fire. You are almost done with this side. Keep up the great work. Nice job. Way to come up to your fist. Way to listen into your body. You're here for that challenge. All right, next time, release. Nice job. Take the ball and now switch it over to your left side for donkey kicks. Inhale, stay. Exhale, kick. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, kick. Great work. Protect through your lower back. Engage through your core. Press the earth away. Don't melt through your back. Take this nice and slow. Stamp your heel towards the ceiling. You can come onto the toes of your right foot or allow for the top side of your foot to plant down into the earth. Whatever's going to get you here through this work. Nice job. Way to hear the audible exhales around the room. To this one person. Nice job. Keep it up. All right, next time you are high, stay and pulse, pulse, pulse. Nice. Squeeze and release. Feel the fire start to light up here in this glute. Know that from side to side, maybe it feels a little bit different, but you can stay here through that hard work. Nice job. Keep it up. Continue to stamp your heel towards the ceiling. Squeeze the ball in between. Yes, you've got it. Make this tiny 1 inch up, 1 inch down. Allow the shapes to start to enter in through your body. Nice job. Last 3, 2, fire hydrants. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, lift. Great work. Aubrey has a great option to come to her fists. Flex through your lifted toes. Engage through your lifted leg. Feel this start to light up through the backside here. Your core doing a lot of work. I know that we move on from our glutes. I know they're tired. Keep it up. Next time you are at the top, hold, squeeze, and release. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, release. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, release. Press your knee, your outer knee up towards the ceiling. Feel the outer hip start to fire up. Nice job. Continue to stack your shoulders over your wrists. Notice if you start to dip into one side. Nice job. Looking so strong. You are almost done here with this work in 3, 2, 1. Release. Nice job. Grab your ball. Set up for both poses. Bring your ball behind your low back and start to sit down. Your heels can start to press down into the earth. Keep it broad and proud chest. Pulse. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift Inhale, lift. Start to take this nice and slow. Feel your abdominals contract. You know, if you want a little bit more, you can also start to lift your heels up off of the earth. What I want you to focus on here is broaden through your chest. Continue to roll your shoulders down and up and down your back. A great option to gaze up towards the ceiling. You know, your hands can stay in first position, or perhaps you bring them down behind your knees for a little added support, or even down towards the earth. Know that you get to make this your own challenge. Focus on the challenge here of engaging through your core, staying low. Nice work. Keep it up. You're almost done here with this. Last 3, 2, grab your ball, bring it in between your thighs. Low bolt with a squeeze and release. What did I say? Bolt? Low bolt with a squeeze and release. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, release. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, release. Glue your low back to the earth. Maybe you come down to forearms. I'm going to kind of over here in the front row. Or perhaps you allow for your head, neck, and shoulders to come down. Know that you can take that option. Squeeze the ball in between your thighs. You can continue to find a bend through your knees, or if you'd like for a little bit more of a challenge, you can start to straighten through your legs. Find this V-like shape within your body. Keep space between your chin and chest. Everything here is on fire. You're doing all the hard work here. Spicy this one. You've got to keep it up for your last 5, 4, 3, 2. Grab the ball. Single leg lower, lift with the ball transfer. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift up. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift. Start to find a figure 8 with your ball behind your hamstrings. Start to transfer from one hand to another. There you go. Keep your low back glued to the earth. Bring your head, neck, and shoulders up off of the earth, but keep space between your chin and chest. Perhaps you gaze towards 1 or 2 ceilings in front of you. Ceiling tiles. Kind of here. Just really pretty ceilings. As you lower, know that your legs don't have to hit all the way down to the earth. Once you feel your core engage, that's where you hit it. Nice job. You can keep straight legs or find bent legs. You can flex or point through your toes. There's so many options to get you through this last hard work. Way to do those audible exhales out from your mouth. Release a little bit of the heat that you're starting to build. Keep it up. Here we are for the last 3, 2, and double leg over lift the ball transfer. Bring the ball in between your ankles. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift up and transfer the ball to your hands. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift and transfer. Start to bring the ball from one end to another. Stay controlled through this transfer. Know that this doesn't have to be a fast movement. You want to feel everything start to light up. From the top down to the bottom, you start to find that shoulder mobility work here, as well as through the core, and the squeeze of the ball in between your feet as you lower. Everything starts to light up. Sneaky little thing here right at the end, but guess what this is? That you're almost done here. Woo, that's right. Nice job, Monday. Keep it up. Give me 5 of your best reps here. Last 4. Last 3. That's right, last 2. And 1. Release the ball. Bring it behind your bar. And I'll set up for bridge pose. Bring those over your feet down to the earth. Exhale. Inhale, bridge pose. Breathe. Bring your heels down to the earth. Squeeze your inner thighs in towards one another. But know that you don't have that ball there anymore. This is this isometric feel. Lengthen through your spine. Your shoulders can start to squeeze in towards one another. Your arms can go long, or perhaps you find a bind behind your low back. All of that hard work through your core. And now begin to find a little bit of release as your hips reach towards the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale, slowly lower 1 vertebrae at a time. On chest. And exhale, supine figure 4. Breathe. Cross your right ankle over your left knee. The left sole of your foot can remain planted down onto the earth. You're about to reach to the keyhole, grab for the front of your shin, the back of your hamstring. Your shoulders are being heavy on the earth. And from here, maybe you find a little rock from side to side. Notice any tension that started to build up through your jaw and neck. Here can start to soften as we start to surrender and let go of all of that hard work and agitation. Exhale. Inhale, bring your knees back into center, give them a squeeze. And exhale, supine figure 4. Other side. Breathe. This time, cross your left ankle over your right knee. And plant your right foot. And start to lift. Just seam options here. Know that from one side to another, it might feel a little bit different. Might want a little bit different support. You can press your left knee towards the front of the room. Sway. Auburn has a great option to find a hamstring stretch to straighten through your right leg. Exhale. Inhale, bring your knees back in towards center. Exhale, supine twist. Breathe. Let your legs fall off to the left side of your mat. Your hips can shin against sack one on top of another. Your shoulders remain heavy down to the earth. Perhaps you cactus the T through your arms. And you begin to shut down through your eyes. Not much left to see, nothing left. Nothing left to see, not much left to do. Allow your breath to guide you here, to surrender a little bit more towards the earth, to release the tension, and to find your life. Exhale. Inhale, come back through center. And exhale, supine twist to the other side. Breathe. This time fall off to the right side of your mat. Stack or shin your hips. Shoulders heavy. Every inhale, find a length through your spine. And then every exhale, release a little bit more. Thank you so much for showing up, for allowing yourself to sweat here on your mat. To show up not only for yourself, but for those around you, to challenge yourself to take one more step each and every time. One more rep, one more relevant. Exhale. Inhale, come back through center. Give yourself a great big hug. Thank yourself for showing up. And on your exhale, find your Shavasana. Breathe. Know that I would be here to bring you out when the time is right. Pause for dramatic effect. Inhale, take a deep cleansing breath in. And exhale, a cooling breath out. Start to bring life back into your fingers and your toes. Perhaps that movement begins to grow through to your wrists, your ankles, or rock your head from side to side. And release of your tongue from the roof of your mouth. And if it calls to you on an inhale, find a long body stretch. And on an exhale, find supported fetal position, whichever side feels most comfortable to you. Bring your head towards your bicep, hug your knees in towards your chest. Take a moment to thank yourself for all of that hard work, to feel all of the work throughout your body. Exhale, start to press up into your hands, find a seated position. As you right to your seat, you can keep your eyes closed or softly. Gaze out in front of you. On your inhale, reach your arms up, capture all the good energy here in this room. As you exhale, bring your hands into heart center. Thank you so much. The light of love, the student, the teacher, and me sees and honors the light of love, the student, the teacher, and each and every one of you. Namaste.
Namaste.
Thank you.